Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Physics Tricks. So in this video we'll see some solutions of vector and kinematics problems. So see here, this is the question number 16. In this question it is given, if a bar is equal to 3i hat minus 4j hat and b bar is equal to minus I hat minus 4j hat, calculate the direction of a bar minus b bar along positive x-axis. This is the first option. Along negative x-axis, second option. Along positive y-axis, third option. Along negative y-axis, fourth option. So over here it is given a bar and that is equal to 3i hat minus 4j hat, and b bar and that is equal to minus I hat minus 4j hat. We want a bar minus b bar, so you will get this will be 3i hat minus 4j hat minus of minus I hat minus 4j hat. So if you just multiply with minus sign, you will get plus I hat plus 4j hat. So this get cancelled. We'll have 4I hat. This I hat indicates the positive x-axis, and this 4 represents the magnitude. So direction will be along the positive x-axis. So option A will be the correct option over here. So positive x-axis, option A. Okay, so in the next question it is given an aeroplane moves 400 meter north. So here aeroplane moves 400 meter north, so like this. Okay, then 300 meter east, 300 meter east like this, and finally 1200 meter upward. Upward indicates circle with a dot, circle with a dot. So this is 400 meter which we have, this is 300 meter which we have, and this is 1200 meter which we have. So now the displacement vector s bar is equal to, you can write 400 along the y-axis, that indicates 400 in j hat. Right, now north indicates y-axis, east indicates x-axis, this south indicates minus x minus y, and the west indicates minus x. So this is the 400 in j hat, then plus 300 in I hat, and along the vertically upward means k hat, that is the 1200 in k hat. So this is the displacement we have. So what is the magnitude of the displacement? That is what we want. So which is equal to root of, it's 400 square plus 300 squared plus 1200 squared, and if you just solve this, you will get, this is 10 root, we can take 100 square common, no, 100 square common, so it will be 100 root of 4 squared is 16 plus 3 squared 9 plus 12 squared 144, so which is equal to 100 root of 169, and that is 1300 meter is the answer over here. So for the 17th question, option B is the correct option. Okay, so next we have 18th one. If the sum of two unit vectors is also a vector of root 3 magnitude, right, root 3 unit magnitude. So sum of two unit vectors, let us consider this a hat is the unit vector plus b hat is the unit vector, and the sum of this is equal to, let us consider c bar, right. So some other vector we have, okay, and has a magnitude of root 3. So what is the magnitude of c bar given? It is equal to root 3, and that is equal to, we know that how to calculate the magnitude. Magnitude, we can calculate the magnitude of a hat squared plus magnitude of b hat squared plus 2 magnitude of a hat, magnitude of b hat into cosine of angle between them. Firstly, we'll calculate what is the angle, right? So it will be 3 is equal to, what is the magnitude of a hat squared? It will be 1. Magnitude of b hat squared, it will be 1. 2 into magnitude of a hat into magnitude of b hat is 2 cos theta. So if you just solve this, you will get 1 is equal to 2 cos theta. So theta is equal to cos inverse 1 divided by 2, which is 60 degree. So we have two unit vectors. Let us consider this is A hat and this is B hat. If they placed at an angle of 60 degree, then you will get the resultant vector of magnitude, what is called as the root 3. Okay, now this is the root 3 we have. Now what we want? The magnitude of difference of the two unit vector. Now difference we want. So how to calculate difference? Yes, C dash bar is equal to A hat minus B hat we want. And we know that magnitude of difference is equal to root of A hat, magnitude of A hat squared plus magnitude of B hat squared minus 2A hat magnitude into B hat magnitude cosine of angle between these two, that is theta we have. So you will get, what is the magnitude of A hat over here? It is 1 squared plus 1 squared minus 2 into 1 cos theta, right? Cos theta between A and B is 60 degree given. So write down over here 60 degree. So you will get root of 1 plus 1 minus 2 and cos 60 cancel. So it will become 1. So root 1, which is equal to 1 we have. So over here, what is the answer? 1 unit is the answer, right? So 1 unit is the answer. That is option B is the correct option for question number 18. Next question. It is given if magnitude of A bar is 4 Newton, magnitude of B bar is 3 Newton, value of A bar cross B bar magnitude squared plus A bar dot B bar magnitude squared. So A bar cross B bar we have is A B sin theta whole squared plus A B cos theta whole squared is equal to, we have A squared B squared sin squared theta plus A squared B squared cos squared theta. Take A squared B squared common, in bracket sin squared theta plus cos squared theta. What is sin squared theta plus cos squared theta? This is the identity and that is 1. So A squared into B squared we have, that is 4 squared into 3 squared. 4 squared is 16 into 3 squared is 9. And if you just solve this, you will get 144 is the answer. That is 144 Newton is the answer. So this is the correct answer we have. So I hope this is clear now. Next 20th question. The minimum number of coplanar vectors of unequal magnitude which can keep a particle in equilibrium. So equilibrium indicates what? Equilibrium indicates means net force on a body must be 0. Right now, net force on a body must be 0. So over here we want minimum number of coplanar vectors, right? Coplanar vectors minimum number we want, so it must be 3, right? Equal, unequal magnitude it must be 3, equal magnitude it must be 2. So answer for this is option D, right? So next, if A bar and B bar are two non-zero vectors, then choose which of the following are incorrect. Non-zero vectors, right? So A bar plus B bar is equal to B bar plus A bar, correct? Right now, we can have A bar plus B bar or else B bar plus A bar, you will get the resultant as same. A bar minus B bar is equal to B bar minus A bar, no, this is not possible. A bar cross B bar cross A bar, this is also not possible. A bar dot B bar and B bar dot A bar, yes, it is possible, right? So only options possible over here is B, comma C. The next question we have, the magnitudes of vectors A bar and B bar is 12 Newton and 5 Newton respectively. If R bar is the resultant and theta is the angle between the two vectors, then which of the following are correct? Okay, so R bar is 13 Newton when theta is equal to 90 degree. As you can see, 12 and 5. So 12 and 5, 90 degree indicates R bar we have is root of 12 squared plus 5 squared, which is root of 144 plus 25, which is equal to root 169, and yes, it is 30 Newton. So I hope this is clear. So for the first one, yes, when theta is equal to 90 degree, we have R as 30 Newton, so correct. Option A is correct. Option B now, 7 Newton when theta is equal to 180 degree. See, when theta is equal to 180 degree, that indicates one force is in this direction, that is 12 Newton. Other force is in this direction, that is 5 Newton. So we have 7 Newton in the direction of greater force. So 12 minus 5 is 7 Newton. So yes, B also correct over here. Third one now, see, R bar is equal to 30 Newton when theta is equal to 0. No, R bar must be equal to 12 plus 5, magnitude of R bar must be equal to 12 plus 5, that is 17 Newton when theta is equal to 0 degree. And yes, this is for theta is equal to 180 degree. B is correct, but C is wrong. Likewise, R is 17, just now we have calculated, and so D is the correct one. So A, B, D is the correct answer for this 22nd question. Okay, so 23rd, a body is moving along a straight path in a specific direction, then which of the following are correct? Distance traveled and displacement are same. See, if body is moving in a straight direction without turning back, so can we say distance traveled is equal to the magnitude of displacement? Isn't it? Distance traveled and displacement are same. This displacement is magnitude. It must be magnitude, then only it is correct, right? It is given displacement. Displacement is a vector quantity, but it is understandable that we have to consider the magnitude of the displacement. So yes, it is correct. Average speed and the magnitude of average velocity are same. So if this distance and displacement is same, so we can say that instantaneous velocity and average velocity are same if body is in uniform motion, correct. Acceleration of body is 0 if its velocity is constant. This is also correct. So we have over here A, B, C, D are the correct options. Next, two vectors of A bar is given, B bar is given, are acting on a body at an angle theta. The dot product of two vectors is, so it is very simple to find out the dot product. I you have to consider with I, J you have to consider with J. So I hat plus J hat, and this is dot with 3 by 2 J hat plus 2k hat. But over here you have to be very cautious, as here J hat and K hat given, and here I hat and J hat given. So here I hat is not present, that means you have to consider 0 I hat. So what is the product of it? 0. J hat we have plus 3 by 2 plus K hat is not present, so that's why 0 into 2 is 0. So what is the answer? 3 by 2, which is 1.5. So this is the answer for 24th. 1.5. The angle between A bar and B bar is, how to find angle? Once you know the what is called as the dot product, that is 1.5 is equal to magnitude of A bar, that is root 2, into magnitude of B bar, that is root of 9 by 4 plus 4, into cosine of angle between them, so that is cos theta. So cos theta is equal to, we have 1.5 divided by this is root 2, indicates root of 9 by 2 plus 8. So if you just solve this, you will get 1.5 divided by root of, this is 16 plus 9, 25 divided by 2. So 1.5 root 2 divided by 5. So if you just solve this, you will get this as, this is 15 divided by 50. So 3 root 2 divided by 10. 3 root 2 divided by 10, or else this can also be written as 3 divided by 5 root 2. 3 divided by 5 root 2, and it is given in option D. So you have to calculate, right? You have to calculate, or you have to do the calculation according to the answers given, right? So cos theta is 3 by 5 root 2. So theta we have is cos inverse 3 divided by 5 root 2, and it is given in option D. So the next question, the magnitude of component of this along this, right? So component of A bar, that A bar we have is 2i hat plus 3j hat along B bar, and that is I hat plus j hat, is A cos theta, which is equal to a bar, we have to take with the b bar dot product divided by magnitude of b bar. So what is a bar dot b bar? So directly I'm writing 2 into 1, it is 2, plus 3 into 1, it is 3, divided by what is the magnitude? It is root 2. So 5 divided by root 2. So you have to compare it with k by root 2 is equal to 5 by root 2. So what is the answer? K is equal to 5. So value of k over here is 5. So I hope this is clear to you all. Next, 27th, a car travels the first half of the distance between two places at a speed of 30 km per hour and the second half of distance at a speed of 50 km per hour. The average speed of a car in the whole journey is given 10x, the value of x is. So whenever distance is same, right? Whenever distance is same, now I have explained this in my one of my video. If you want the explanation, whenever distance is same, what is the formula? Whenever time is same, what is the formula? You can watch that video. So whenever distance is same, average velocity we have is 2v1 v2 divided by v1 plus v2, and whenever time is same, it is v1 plus v2 divided by 2. So 2 into what is v1? 30. What is v2? 50 divided by 80. So this 0 get cancelled. We have this is 4. So 150 divided by 4 is equal to 4 3s are 12. It is 3, 4 7s are 4, 5s are. So 37.5 we have kilometer per hour. Kilometer per hour is the what is called as the velocity, average velocity, but they gave 10x is equal to 37.5. So x must be equal to 3.75. So what is the answer for numerical type? It is 3.75. Okay, so this is the 27th one. Then 28th one, two vectors a bar and b bar are such that a bar plus b bar is equal to c bar. Here a and b are constant. A bar, b bar and c bar are coplanar, right? This is given, a bar, b bar and c bar are coplanar. Okay, so a and r are true and r is correct explanation of a. So see, if we have a bar plus b bar is equal to c bar, if this is the case, we can say, then we can write, see, we have this is a bar, this is b bar, this is b bar. Now in a plane indicates what? This is x, this is y. Now this resultant of this two will be in the same plane, right? Will be in the same plane always, right? If you consider x and z, that will be in the same plane. If you consider y and z, that will be in the same plane. So always, if this is the condition, it will always lie in the same plane we have. It will always lie in the same plane we have. So can we say a bar, b bar, c bar are coplanar? Yes, true, right? So a and r are true, and r is a correct explanation of a, we can say. So option A is the correct option over here. 29th, a bus moving due north takes a turn and starts moving towards east with the same speed. There is no change in velocity of bus. Okay, so with the same speed, it is moving towards a bus moving due north takes a turn and starts moving towards east. Whenever it takes a turn, velocity changes. Why? Because the direction of the velocity firstly towards the north, now towards the east. So we can say that assertion is wrong. What is the reason? Velocity is a vector quantity, right? So velocity is a vector quantity. R is true. Assertion is false, but the R is true. Yes, velocity is a vector quantity. So R is true is given only in this option. So that is the correct option then. So over here, so I hope this is clear, right? So initially bus is moving towards what is called as the north given now. north. Towards north, takes a turn and moves towards the east. So firstly north, then east, but the speed is same. Speed is same, but the velocity changes at the direction changes. So I hope this is clear. Next question, if a bar is equal to 3i hat plus 2j hat minus k hat, then angle between a bar and x-axis. So angle between a bar and x-axis is cos alpha. Angle between a bar and y-axis is cos beta, and angle between a bar and z-axis is cos gamma, and we want what is called as the magnitude of a bar is what? Magnitude of a bar is what? So cos alpha, it is ax by magnitude of a bar. What is ax over here? 3 divided by magnitude of a bar is root of 9 plus 4 plus 1, that is 14. So from this we can write alpha is equal to cos inverse 3 divided by root 14, that is r. Okay, next angle between a bar and y-axis, it is ay, that is 2 divided by root 14. So from this we can write beta is equal to cos inverse 2 by root 14, that is given in option S. Okay, in the C, cos gamma we have, which is equal to minus 1 divided by root 14, and it is given in Q, right? And the last one, magnitude of a bar, root 14, that is given in T. So I hope this all questions are clear to you, right? So over here you can write it is R, S, Q, T. Okay, so this is the matrix matching question we have. So if you want, I'll write over here, it is magnitude of a bar is root of x component squared, that is 3 squared, plus y component squared, that is 2 squared, plus z component squared, that is 1 squared. So root of 9 plus 4 plus 1, which is root 40.